I should have got some water. Y'all, I hope my voice is okay this morning. I've just been a little under the weather. I think this is very important for me to talk about. So we're going to talk about this even though I am a little bit under the weather. Okay. I made a post about my weight loss on yesterday. So this is going to be a quick video. Quick video. 5 tips about how to lose weight if you are struggling. So this is just a quick video telling you how I am currently losing my body fat, my baby weight, whatever you want to call it. I had my baby over a year ago, so some of y'all might not call it baby weight. I still call it baby weight. You know, I have a quick rant about the people on social media who are posting the fact that they've lost and, you know, the fact that they're looking fine now, and then don't tell anybody what they did to get there. What's the point of you putting on social media that you find now when you were fat a couple of months ago? No, I said I wish I knew your secret. That means tell me what you're doing, baby, because I need to be doing it. Those of you who doing that, please stop. Like, don't even, if you're gonna post a video of yourself looking fine, don't even put on there that, you know, you lost a whole bunch of weight. Like, if you're not gonna tell us what you did, don't even put it on there. Like, what's the point? Like, just put a picture of you looking fine and say, "Ooh, baby, I'm looking fine." Don't say nothing about no weight loss. Don't say nothing about no baby fat coming off. Don't say none of that if you ain't gonna tell us what you did. Like, come on, give me some tips. Duh, like I'm struggling here. Help us out. But anyway, I'm gonna let you pass on it because I've kind of figured out what I need to do on my own. Let's start on our 5 tips, and I think it's 5. Let me make sure I can count. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, it's 5 tips. We're gonna start on our 5 tips, and I'm gonna go from what I feel like is most important to least important. Okay, number 1, my most important weight loss tip is your mindset. Okay, excuse me guys, hold on a second. I'm gonna have to get some tissue. Okay guys, I'm back. I'm gonna try not to be blowing my nose in y'all face. My number 1 weight loss tip is your mindset. Okay, all right, so don't take this for granted at all, because I have tried to diet or tried to change my lifestyle and really failed because my mindset wasn't right. You need to make sure that your mindset is a very, very positive mindset. How important it is to block out all the negative energy coming your way. Always give yourself positive feedback. That is very important, to go in the mirror and tell yourself how beautiful you are. Love yourself where you are right now. Tell your body that you love it. Tell your body that you love that, you know, that it's changing as you're going through this process. You know, the Bible says that our bodies are the temple of the Holy Spirit. And as temples of the Holy Spirit, we really need to take care of it. We need to cherish it. I want you guys to get a picture of where you want to be. So if you have a picture of yourself the way you used to be, preferably print that picture out and post it somewhere where you can see it. If not, then just have the picture saved in your phone where you can always go back to it. And I want you to just envision your body like that again. If you've never been to a weight that you love, or a weight that you enjoy, or a weight that you want to be at, then get a picture of somebody else. But I encourage you, if you can, to get a picture of yourself, because if you have a picture of yourself, you already know that your body can be that weight. You already know that, oh, my body can look like that because my body used to look like that. Don't let nobody tell you that you can't get back to the weight that you were. I had people telling me, oh, you done gained that weight now. You had 3 babies. You ain't going back to the weight that you used to be. You can't get back to 140 pounds. Watch me, baby. Watch me, honey. Okay? I want you to write down reasons why you want to lose the weight. If you don't write it down, you may give up on it. I want your goals to be attainable and measurable. So my goal was to lose about 30 to 35 pounds in a year. So by the end of the year, I wanted to be at 140 to 145, and I wanted to maintain that weight. Okay, so it's easy to say I want to get to 140, 145, but you also have to maintain it. Key thing for me is maintaining the weight. Mindset. Get your mind right. Yeah. Even as I tell you these other 4 tips, my number 1 tip in the middle of all of that is keep your mind right. Like, y'all, we got to keep our minds healthy. We have to keep our thoughts positive. We have to keep our minds right. Like, even with these other tips, y'all, in the middle of it, you're gonna have to keep your mind right. Like, your mind is gonna have to be set, your mind is gonna have to be positive, you're gonna have to be determined. It's up to you. It's up to you. Okay. Tip number 2. This is my number 2 tip, and this is the one that I think is probably almost as important as number 1. Okay. Portion control. I'm gonna let that sink in for a minute. And I'm gonna tell y'all why I think this is so important, y'all. This has changed my life. Y'all, how many of us when we were younger, when we were kids, our family said, you better not leave nothing on that plate. You better eat everything on that plate. Y'all, we have carried that up into adulthood, and it is killing us. You hear me? That if you are a person who goes out, and I'm talking about going out to eat, because I know that a lot of times we do go out to eat. If you are a type of person that goes out to eat a lot, or who eats fast food a lot, first of all, you already know that fast food ain't good for you. But just say, for instance, that you are having to do it out of necessity. If you're doing it out of necessity, try to limit the amount that you're eating. So instead of eating a whole burger, cut it in half. Say, I'm going to eat this right now. Maybe you'll eat the rest later on. Maybe, preferably, you'll have a friend with you who can eat the other half for you. When you have a meal at home, learn how much everything is weighing. Weigh your food and see how many pounds you eat. Golly, I'm eating that many pounds? Like, know how to eat less, because we're living in a day and age where our portion sizes are a lot bigger than they were when we were smaller. When we were younger and we went and got a meal from McDonald's, we probably don't remember this, but go back and look it up. Those drink sizes were smaller. The burgers were smaller. Everything was smaller, y'all. My 3rd tip. This is the one that I don't want you to get scared of, because I know when I talk about it, people get scared and say, oh my God, I'm gonna die. I ain't doing it. Listen to me clearly, okay? Just listen to it, okay? My 3rd tip is fast. Take it in. Take it in. I'm gonna give you a minute to take it in. What you mean by fasting? Fast. Don't eat. Fast if and when possible. Okay? Alright, disclaimer out there. I know we have people who have health issues, chronic health issues. Darius is one of those people. He has kidney disease. He can't fast like I can fast. Okay, if you've looked at my social media, or you probably seen me post about the 7-day water fast I did in February. Okay, those are the kind of fasts I like. I love water fasts. Okay, so when I did that 7-day water fast, that's the longest fast I've done. I haven't done another 7-day water fast. Since then, I have incorporated fasting into my lifestyle. Currently, what I do is I go for as long as I can without eating. So like right now, I woke up this morning and I didn't eat breakfast. So I will go and not eat. Typically, I've gotten on a schedule of eating my first meal around 1 or 2 p.m. And then I'll eat again for dinner. Sometimes do 24-hour fast. So 24-hour fasts are relatively easy for me. If you haven't done any kind of fast before, I would encourage you to try 24-hour fast. Fasting off food, drinking only water, just for 24 hours. So there's a science behind this fasting. There's a good science behind why we should fast. And I'm actually going to post another video of me talking about my 7-day fast that I did in February, because I feel like that's a whole nother video, okay? Macros are only for those who have mastered their portion control. If you have not mastered your portion control, don't even worry about your macros, girl. Like, don't worry about your macros right now. Don't worry about how much protein, carbs, and fat you getting, okay? Because first of all, it don't even matter if you are eating the right things. If you still eat too much of the right things, you still gonna be gaining weight. So first of all, just try to focus on your portion control, and then you can move on to your macros. Last but not least, is exercise. And this to me is the least important. because I feel like you have to have everything else down packed before you dive into exercise. Because y'all, listen, last year I was exercising a good bit. I didn't have a gym membership, but I was running. I think I was doing Insanity or T25, one of them. Anyway, I was doing all that. But y'all, I kept yo-yoing with my weight, and I kept like losing it and gaining. I think basically because I didn't have the other 4 tips down pat. So that's why I say exercise is the last one, because you want to have everything else down pat before you even think about exercising. Because what you're gonna do is you're gonna start exercising and you're gonna be like, okay, oh, I ran today. Oh, I went to the gym today and I worked out hard. Oh, look at me, I'm sweating. And then when you get on the scale and you see that scale ain't moving, you're going to be real pissed off. And you're going to be real devastated. And you're going to be real discouraged because you're not losing weight. And the reason you're not losing weight is because you have not got 1, 2, 3, and 4 of my tips down pat first. So what you're going to do, don't even worry about exercising right now. Please believe it's going to become a time where you're going to have to do that. And when, you know, that's going to have to be necessary. But I want you to get the more needed things out of the way first, okay? So first you want to focus on your eating habits. And if you look back at my tips, 3 out of those 5 tips had to do with eating. And I tried to like overlook that, like, oh yeah, that ain't really true. Like, I can exercise, I can eat whatever I want, exercise, it'll come off. Well, you really have to get your eating down pat before you dive into exercising, because all exercising is going to do is going to make you hungry. For one thing, cardio makes you hungry. That's what I've learned. Running makes you hungry. When you get through running, you want to eat. Exercise is another one that I want to talk about in another video. Strength training is a little better to stave off hunger. I'm not really hungry after I lift weights, but after I run and stuff, I'm hungry, and I really got to watch what I'm eating after I run, because you will overeat. And you will tell yourself, oh, it's okay for me to eat this because I just ran. Like, you don't want to get into that mindset. So before you even start with your exercise, if you're not an exercise type person, before you dive into that, get everything else out of the way first. Get your portion control, your fasting if possible, and your macros out of the way before you start focusing on exercising. So even though exercise to me is the least important, especially when you first starting off, it's still important. Like, I still have it on the list for a reason. Like, it's important to get that time in, not just for losing weight, but also just for your heart health and everything else. Like, it's important for you to get the exercise in, okay? And also for toning up. Like, even though you losing weight, you still want to start toning up. You know, that's what that workout in the gym is for. So I haven't worked out in the gym for the last about 3 weeks, because we've been having car trouble. Well, I hate to say car trouble. I lost the keys. So I haven't been going to the gym like I need to be. I plan on starting that back up real soon, but I haven't been going. But it's okay when you get into that rhythm of exercising and you realize, oh, well, I can't do this right now. Oh, I don't have a gym membership. Oh, I can't do that. Well, then you switch things up and you do something else. So I didn't say, oh, well, I ain't got no gym membership, I'm just sit on the couch and eat my, you know, ice cream and brownies. No, I said, well, you know, I can't be going to the gym like that. We don't have the key because I lost it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rev up my cardio and my HIIT training. So instead of going to the gym, I've been doing HIIT exercises plus running. Now, nothing can replace weights, in my opinion. I think at the end of the day, doing weights are still important. Like, I saw a big difference, and I felt a big difference doing weights. Doing weights is important for, you know, toning up, for, you know, getting that body that you want. And so it hasn't been a big deal for me to not be doing weights so much. I am missing it now, and I do plan on getting right back in as soon as I can. But I haven't let that stop me. Like yesterday I ran 5 miles. Today I plan on running 5 more, because my goal this week is to run 25 miles, y'all. And I'm not saying that you have to run 25 miles. I'm not even saying you have to be a runner. There are plenty of people who are losing weight, who are keeping the weight off, and they don't even do cardio. Cardio is not that important. I run because I like the way it makes me feel, and I've just gotten used to running now. but that's nothing that you have to do. I wasn't running at first. The only reason I'm really running like I'm running now is because I'm not in the gym. Now, if I was in the gym, I would be focused on strength training in the gym. When I go to the gym, I don't do much cardio. I just focus almost exclusively on strength training, on lifting weights. If you get off schedule with your exercise, don't make it such a big deal. If you have a bout of not exercising because of something, whether that's time or whatever it is, don't beat yourself up. What I want you to do is focus even more on your portion control. Focus even more on your macros if you've gotten there. Focus even more on your food intake if you find that the exercise has to be last in your life. With that being said, don't let that be a long-term thing. And so this is just motivation for all my mamas out there, especially. I know how it is to gain that weight or to have that weight linger after the baby. Like, I know how that feels. I know how that feels, just to kind of feel like you just not yourself and to get into like bouts of depression. I just want to give you some hope and let you know that you can get back to where you were, no matter what people are telling you. This is your motivation. Get determined, get your mind right, do these steps. Number one, most important tip, get your mind right. Number two, most important, number two tip, portion control. Number three, fast if at all possible. Number four, count your macros and count your calories. That ain't fun, I know, but it's important. And number five, last but not least, exercise. Okay, y'all. Thank you for listening to this video. I hope I said something, anything to help you out on this journey. I am with you. I am rooting for you. And baby, we are going to do this together. Okay? Thank y'all for listening. Hope it helps. God bless. And see y'all in the next video.